Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, that dude in the chair, Shane Husky, your boy, Sunday Sinner. Welcome, everyone, to Friday Night Fights. And, guys, something isn't right tonight.
What isn't right?
Your video keeps on freezing
tonight.
Yeah, your video's buffered up. And someone's fans is going.
I don't know why. Shoot, let me restart this myself. I'll be right back, guys.
I like big buffers and I cannot lie.
Oh,
Your screen won't stop.
Oh yeah,
freezing.
what do we have to
man,
talk
what
about?
a great night for SmackDown.
Yep,
What a great
let's-
night for Rampage.
Let's talk about the women's tag match before he gets back. And that way, when he tried, no, we already did that segment. We got a format, damn it. Stick
We
to
got-
it, blood.
We actually have a format.
Format, damn it,
You
format.
don't
Format.
talk
Stick to
about
the
the
format.
format.
Hashtag stick
Hey.
to the format.
The
Hey,
first
so SmackDown-
rule of formats is don't talk about the format.
Yes.
SmackDown started off with Jey Uso in the ring.
Ultimate hater.
Getting interrupted by Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. And I think we got some guardrails or some definition of what this tribal battle match.
Tribal war.
It's supposed to be like tribal rules, tribal confrontation, tribal
And there's
whatever.
no coincidence that Drew and Ultimate Hater shows up in the chat at the same time.
Anyway, Roman Reigns is like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna send you away. You don't have no friends, nobody wants you. You're gonna be done. Gone.
Boom.
Done. Go.
We go.
Be gone.
And Reigns says if Jay beats him, he's like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I beat you before.
It doesn't count.
So Roman Reigns, I don't need you.
Yeah.
You a chump. So anyway, Grayson Waller then sees Jey Uso backstage and he's like, hey, so in case you lose, and then Jay went off and hit him, setting up the match for later on in the night.
First of all, I just want to say that violence in the workplace solves nothing. Do not
Tell that to
hit
everybody in NXT.
Do not hit
Words.
your coworker.
Violence in the workplace is great. What are you talking about?
What you want to do in the workplace is kiss everyone.
Okay, now that I don't want to do.
I don't think so, Jay.
But I will tell you this.
But
Tonight there was a lot of shit. that happened
Yeah.
on this show.
Yeah.
We already
And-
talked about the women's tag match.
Yeah, we already
No, we
Hey,
did not.
you know
I'm
that-
still watching on my secondary screen, you liar.
you know what? LA Knight has the number 1, number 3, number 4, number 5 top selling merch.
Yeah.
Top selling
Yes.
merch on WWE
If
Shop.
they don't push him, if this fucking battle royal that they have at SummerSlam, where he is in this battle, if he does not fucking win, I don't understand. Like the guy is like when you're fucking top merch sellers, the guy,
It's too
the
obvious.
the crowd went ape shit crazy when he came out.
Storytelling.
It's too
Yeah,
obvious.
It's long term bullshit. You know what it is? You want to know what it is? It's this.
Oh my God! Who the fuck gave him a new button?
Not
It's
me.
total. Yeah. That's what the fuck it was. It was.
And Nine from Outer
That
Space.
ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
That's exactly what the fuck this whole show was for me.
Oh man, there's a bunch of horniness going on in the
Wait,
chat
even
right
the
now.
United States Invitational match to crown
Okay.
the new number one contender for the United States title?
The show starts off great with the United States, the final match, whatever, whatnot, of this stupid ass tournament that we already knew Ray was going to lose. But
Fine,
the
he'll
way
take
the
the L.
match ended, the stupid spot to where the match ended was so asinine. It's like, bro, really? Do you really think that we're that fucking stupid as fans?
Yes.
Do you disrespect us
Yes.
that much?
Here's the thing. Okay.
Fans are
Here-
stupid.
Here's the thing. And here, this has always
Fans
been.
can't remember 1 week for the next.
Well, here's the thing. Here, Vince. This has always been Vince's philosophy. You have
What do
to
you mean,
dumb
Val?
down wrestling for the fans.
Correct.
That has always been Vince's thing.
That is
And
correct.
If you
Because
like him,
I've had the same issue in the past. I was working at this place. They were running weekly shows, and I always complain with the storyline. The storylines just don't make sense. Ain't that they didn't make sense? They just didn't last, and there's really no story behind anything going on. And the promoter told me, well, you know, the crowd here isn't smart enough to follow storyline. And I'm like, are you fucking? That's why you can't bring in new fans,
yeah,
That's why if he was like, hey, don't be using the big words.
nah.
3
right?
syllables, too much. Back it up.
Right.
Back it up.
Don't be
Feud.
using those syllables though.
One of you mods approved my comment. I didn't even see what his comment was. I have no power over that, Drew. But that's the thing. That's WWE's thing. WWE's thing is they dumb things down, and that's the reason they don't push people like LA Knight, like Bray Wyatt. It's because
Dutch.
oh god, Austin Powers. But that's the reason why LA Knight, Bray, people like that, Zack Ryder, don't get the push that the fans demand. Is because WWE thinks that the fans aren't intelligent enough to know what they want.
That's
The
right.
fans
What we
need
need
to
is more
know-
RoboCop.
You know what's funny though?
Exactly.
You're right about that, Center. And I will tell you, the funniest thing about that whole situation
We
was that
need
if you were watching fucking Michael Cole, like you listen to Michael Cole, he was mentioning, he mentioned the yes movement, so to speak.
Mhm.
Like he fucking called it out. Who is fucking squeaking?
That is my dog. You leave her
Get
alone.
that boy
I'm like,
out
what the
of
fuck is
way.
that squeaking noise?
I'm having
guys-
sex
That squeaky
below
noise?
the waist.
Bullshit alert.
Remy, they have a problem with you.
Remy
said-
Martin?
Her name is Remy Paul.
Bullshit.
Remy Pa.
Remy
Wow.
Paul.
Okay. Remy Paul, like Remy Ma. Okay.
Yes,
Um,
exactly. She
I
said,
just-
say it to her face, bad blood. That's what
Man, you know what? Why don't you tell Puppet Blood to talk shit to her? Throw Puppet Blood down there and see what happens.
she don't
So,
like.
Ray
She'd
is
attack it.
that
She don't like
motherfucker.
black people.
injured.
Damn racist dog.
Right, dog.
I
Does she
think we
bel-
saw two
Does she belong to
luchadors
Paula
who-
Dean?
She does. That's where I got her from.
I think we saw two luchadors pull a fast one here tonight. Santos Escobar gave Rey Mysterio the finger poke of doom.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
But wait a minute, they just started hot and heavy slapping the shit out of each other though.
Right. You know
what?
what?
He hit him with the Phantom Lariat or something. Because we come back from commercial and Ray's being looked at by medical professionals.
So here's the thing. You know what this? You know, there's only one way to settle.
Drew,
this.
you and
Ray-
Ultimate Hater finally moved in with each other. Congratulations.
A pinata match.
There's only one way to settle Ray versus Santos to make sure we have a winner. A zombie lumberjack match.
No, God, please no. No, God,
Zombie
please no.
lumberjack match.
At SummerSlam,
zombie.
we're gonna have a. What happens if they make it a triple threat match?
That's
at
what was going to
SummerSlam?
be my next thing. I think that's what they're going for. I think they're going to end up making it a triple threat.
I think they're gonna make it a triple threat for the simple fact that LA
I
Knight
think
called it.
they should get Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, and special guest appearance by Psychosis, and they're all going to race Juan Deers
And
around the
Super
outside
Crazy.
of the arena.
Look,
It's going
Here's
to
the
be called the
thing.
Michelle
Mexicool
Millionaire.
Challenge. They're going to call it Mexicart.
Wow.
I don't. I mean, Austin
Mexico
Theory.
and the LWO, the ultimate Mexican
Austin
stable.
Theory in there with Santos and Ray would be interesting. I mean, I've been in 3-ways with 2 Latinos before.
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
They're usually not. I mean, you're usually pretty fast. But they like to go. But they do like to go home way too quick. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be good or not. I mean,
Oh,
As long as they
Oh,
give you the
man.
Iggy first.
yeah.
Oh,
I
ladies
mean,
I
and
never,
gentlemen.
and
I
you know
never
what?
been with a Latino man.
Neither of them,
Oh,
and
sorry.
neither of them wore a hood in my 3-way either. So it kind of be just
Wow.
like SummerSlam.
Oh
All
man,
right.
pretty with a Latino man, so it's pretty nice right now.
What?
Yeah, so backstage we so SummerSlam we're gonna have Bianca versus Charlotte versus Asuka. They're talking trash backstage. And
But can they
it's
coexist?
set up for
Can they coexist?
the tag team match later on tonight, which I'll wait for Bad Blood to shit on later.
Yeah.
But
We ain't gonna have
then-
enough time.
But then in Drew's big money moment of the night,
Oh,
we
shout
had
out.
Hit Row
Shit.
come to the
Hit
ring
Row.
and shit all over the city of New Orleans.
Shit, bro.
Oh
And
my
so,
god.
Hit
I
Row.
really
we
wish
ended
Michael
up
Cole
with
would have rapped.
somehow LA Knight wrestling Ashanti the Adonis.
Out, bro.
Which
Again,
LA Knight
right?
claimed. LA Knight said, "Hey, Shanti." Ashanti. I was like, Ashanti's there? Is Nelly with her? It was crazy.
Is this
That
isn't
was
this the second time they wrestled?
that was an African American reference for those that didn't get it.
Wow.
I had to explain it to the white people.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
This is the second time they've wrestled.
Yes.
And-
No, is it?
Yeah.
It ain't just like I think the first time was just him coming out there and interrupting them. I don't think they had an actual match, right?
Yeah.
No, they had a match.
Did
They
they?
had a match before.
Yeah.
A dark match.
Well,
Wow.
that's racist, Shane.
Wow, Shane. How racist can you be?
Unbelievable.
Damn shame.
Damn,
Unbelievable.
damn, Drew.
Whoa.
Ooh, Bobby Lashley sat down with the Street Profits backstage.
Ooh.
Okay, so the funniest thing about that whole scenario was that they made fun of fucking Dawkins' sweatsuit, his track pants, and then Bobby Lashley came out with the dopest suits ever.
Yep.
So I'm
When was the
excited
last
for
time the
this.
Street Profits wrestled?
There.
Oh, geez. It's
June.
been a minute.
June.
When's the last time Bobby
Really?
Lashley wrestled?
It's
Bobby
been a
Lashley
minute.
last wrestled at WrestleMania.
This ain't February.
No,
Yeah,
Bobby Lashley didn't wrestle at WrestleMania.
No, the night the Friday night SmackDown
SmackDown,
before
yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they're putting together the Negro division. Shout out to Big
Negro-
Nasty,
Negro
Eric
League.
Watts, and Willie Mack, my boy LTP. We was the Negro division for Epic Pro Wrestling War in California.
Then maybe they'll call it SmackDown After Dark
Wow,
or
literally.
SmackDown in the Dark.
Wow, and all they will have the dark matches.
After
Right.
dark, before the
bad.
dark, after,
So bad.
mid.
So then we get to the next match. Bad Blood, the floor is yours.
Okay, ladies and
blood.
gentlemen, boys and girls, look. These comments are mine and mine
Somebody
alone. They do not
get it.
reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Network and or
However.
any affiliates in these other three gentlemen on the show. It does not reflect them. It is all me. M-E. Guys, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Oh, it didn't work. Shit.
Bad
Yeah,
Blood
they
just
take us
takes
off.
Let's try
credit
this.
for everything.
Oh,
We
no,
all
I'm not-
hated it.
I don't want you guys. I don't want you guys being associated with this.
Ah,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my problem. WWE, I would like to say, fuck you in your
When?
fucking ass right now.
Well,
You,
right now.
WWE, you are the dumbest fucking promotion on the God's green earth. And Tony Khan can book a women's match better than you guys can. You're disrespectful to the women. No wonder Naomi and fucking Mercedes left the fucking company. No wonder the women's tag team belts don't mean shit. You are disgracing every fucking woman that has ever defended a tag team championship there. You are disgracing all the women in the whole fucking promotion. to be a champion in the WWE was supposed to be like a highly touted thing. Everybody wanted to be a champion in the WWE. Fuck that. Why? Because you bring Charlotte and motherfucking Bianca Belair, can they coexist? And they defeat the fucking tag team champions. The champions who have been champions for 11 fucking days and get their ass handed to them week after fucking week after fucking week. Why give them a championship belts? Those tag team belts you have don't mean fucking shit. They don't mean the toilet paper that I wipe my ass with. Those belts don't mean a fucking thing. And you unified them with the NXT tag team championships. Well, the NXT women have better fucking matches. The NXT fucking women, they actually go out there and have fucking over the top great matches. So you just shit on them by taking their title, giving it to the fucking guys on the main roster, just so you can have them get beat by two people who can't fucking stand each other. The match was horrible. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this shit a -10 because it fucking sucked. And it was the worst 15 minutes I've ever watched on television. You fucked my night up. Fuck you, Vince McMahon. Fuck you, Triple H. And whoever was backstage and produced that match, you could suck a fucking yeast-infected dick for that shit. Thank you very much for your time.
If you're interested in sponsoring the Roundtable podcast,
Fuck WWE.
Yeah.
So I give the match 12 stars out of 10. I think it was a great match, a great story told, and I think the right people.
What the fuck I think about that comment?
Let people speak their opinions.
Go ahead.
Jeez.
Say your
So
opinion.
use the
Stop
power.
suppressing me like I'm Ryback.
Go ahead.
I get it though. I get it. I don't think they shouldn't have wrestled. They shouldn't have wrestled the women's tag team
Now, that ain't
champions.
even bullshit.
That
That's
makes no
horseshit.
sense. If that's who they put him in the ring against.
Warning, bullshit alert.
Yeah, that's what I think about that fucking match.
We get it.
So that ain't who they should have put in the ring. They shouldn't have put the women's tag champions in the ring if they wanted to do the Bianca Charlotte thing. What are you saying? Something bad, Blood? I can't hear you.
I'm gonna take your fucking access away. They shouldn't have the fucking women's tag team champions getting beat, is what I'm saying.
No, I agree.
They
I
can
agree
get
with that.
counted out,
Yeah.
disqualified, whatever. But if you're gonna have, and they always do this stupid shit, like right before a big pay-per-view, the two people
Every
facing each
time.
other, they win the fucking tag team titles or some
course.
stupid shit.
And
Fuck is
Drew
WWE. This
Carlson,
is
too.
so fucking lame. And all you WWE stands out there that think this shit is right, fuck you too. Thank you.
Can they coexist?
All the E's saying I like to suck Vince's dick. Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
That's what they
That's a
do.
potty- Shane,
feel
you can't take
insulted.
that potty mouth with you to college.
Oh,
Right.
I definitely can.
So I mean, I get Bianca and Charlotte going over. They're the faces of the women's division right now. You got to keep them strong, but they should not. It shouldn't have been the women's tag champions that they go over.
Yeah.
They could have put any two random women in that match.
Where the fuck is Nikki Cross?
I
Put
hear
her in
she's
there.
the
Put the
Blue
fucking.
Warrior now.
She's in the
what's
back
legend-
stalking
put-
somebody.
Put
Put her and
Dewdrop
Sarah
and
together.
someone else. Put
Put
Dewdrop and
Candice
some other
LeRae and
random.
fucking Indy Hartwell in that match.
They're,
Those
they're
something.
injured, I hear. I don't know.
You could have put the fucking Katana and Katana or whoever
the
the fuck.
TikTok tag
The
team.
TikTok twins.
Yeah, you could put anyone in that match.
The New Bella Twins,
It shouldn't have
whatever.
been the women's tag
Stand
team.
alive.
So if I was a fan that you were trying to push the women's division on me, that right there just soured the fuck out of me.
Soured.
It's like you
Yeah.
basically you could pick two random ass chicks off the street and make them the tag team champions because guess
Just
what?
like
Now the women defend the
Two
tag team
randos.
belts against like the TikTok tag team. They're a great tag team. Katana Chance and Caden Carter, they're a great tag team. So if they get beat by the women's tag team champions, your whole tag team division fucking sucks. Why? Because they just got their ass murdered. So
the murder.
you literally just killed your champion.
The
It
tag
makes
team
no
champ- the women's
sense.
tag team champion never been relevant. Like never.
And this is why they're not relevant because
Yeah.
of shit like this.
They should have been invented when they had tag teams back in 2017 and 2018. But they didn't.
Correct.
It's not, it's not even the fact of them having tag teams because they have a lot of women tag teams in NXT. They can bring them up. They can do that shit. They have a couple
Yeah.
women's tag teams here on the main roster. The point is, your champions are supposed to be the pinnacle of that division.
And
They're supposed
Alpha
to be
Dog should have retained.
They're supposed to be the alpha dogs of that position, right? Imagine being a pit bull getting your ass whooped by a mouse.
Woof.
Maybe it's a
So-
big mouse.
So it's like me and Julian talk
Ninja
about this
Turtles?
shit all the time. If you're the champion and you go out there and get beat by something, it's like doing a promo. I'm the champion.
Correct.
I'm gonna go
Correct.
fucking kill everybody and never lose a championship. 'Cause I'm fucking this,
Oh,
that.
his
And,
word
oh, I'm
love.
wrestling you this week, and I'm gonna beat your ass and blah blah blah. So when I beat you, who did I beat? Because I just shit talked you into the dirt. No one gives a fuck about you now.
Right.
That's basically what they just did with the women's tag team belts. They brought
Hey.
these belts in. The last great champions of this whole division were Bailey and Sasha. Everyone else has been a shit show
Yeah,
because
when
once
the
Bailey and
tag-
Sasha lost the belts, they didn't give a fuck about them anymore.
the role
And then
model,
Bailey and then Sasha and
Naomi.
what's her name? Naomi won the belts, and then the creative was like, "Got nothing for you. Sorry."
There's our format. No.
And they I got the format up here, and then they walked out. So it's like, why do this shit? It's so fucking bad. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
you good?
So anyway, well, let's continue. I'm already done with this shit. I'm angry enough. It's like a recurring thing that
Point
keeps
us to
happening
the
with
doll
the
where
division.
WWE really hurt.
All
you.
right. So after that horrible train wreck of a booking for a match, we had a banger, which was Karrion Kross with Scarlett Bordeaux versus Carl Anderson with Luke Gallows.
Carl.
Just in case you forgot, because wrestling fans are stupid. 2 weeks ago, Karrion Kross attacked the club backstage
Yes.
in order to piss off AJ Styles,
Well, yeah,
who's
those
beat
are
him
his
like I don't know how
homeboys.
many times already. So Karrion Kross had a match with Carl Anderson, and I mean he hit his finishing match, his finishing move. And by him, I mean Karrion Kross. Is called the Final Prayer.
Makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
TikTok.
Anyway, Karrion Kross like finally won a match, which was crazy. Then finally, so earlier in the night, in the opening segment of the night, or one of the opening segments, Grayson Waller got smacked by Jay
Grayson
Uso in the
Waller.
back, setting up this match, which was actually pretty good between Jason Waller and Jay Uso.
Grayson
Of course,
Waller's
Jay
gonna be a main
wins. He
eventer.
can't lose heading into SummerSlam.
Yep.
But of course, he's later attacked by Roman and Solo, who were watching from the aisleway. So Jay ended up on the receiving end of a spike spear combo
Oh, love that combo.
and subsequent beatdown. There you go. End of show. Roll credits.
I wish I had two
Roll
someone hanging up on
Roll
me.
credits.
So yeah, that was SmackDown.
That was SmackDown.
That was SmackDown.
It was
Does
the
it-
smackiest of downs.
Doesn't everybody wish they had two Samoans game banging them right now?
No, not at all.
No,
that
cannot
let's-
say that I do.
was my outlandish thing to say of the night. And now we got away from Bad Blood, so we can do Rampage.
Bad Blood's still gone. So anyway, let's go on to what's that other show? Rampage?
Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage.
Rampage.
Friday Night Heat.
Some guy named Commander had a match tonight.
Good freaking wrestler.
And then also there's a women's match because we saw the Outcasts hanging out in the back for some reason. I don't know why. So we had 4 matches tonight. We had Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose. We had Kip Sabian versus Commander, 1M.
Commander.
We had the Kingdom versus Hayden Backlund and Young Jay Lee. And then there was a tag team battle royal. So, of course, you start the show off with what? A battle royal.
Man,
Why
Friday
not?
Night Battle Royal.
And the winners of this battle royal were the Embassy, Big Bill and Brian Cage.
Oh, wow. The
It's a
Big
bit of a
Ben.
shocker.
The real Big Bill. The one who doesn't kill people.
Biggest Billis.
No comment. Did you guys watch Rampage?
I didn't watch anything of that.
I caught parts of it here and there.
Okay. Anyway, the second match was Commander versus Kip Sabian, which is actually a really good match. Commander, usually puts on a good show. Lots of back heel kicks and spinning kicks and jumping kicks and flipping kicks and Arabian presses and all that kind of good stuff.
Lucha. He did lucha thing.
Sabian distracted the ref while Penelope Ford raked the eyes of Commander, who was wearing Kip Sabian was wearing eyeshadow or eyeliner or something. Like a lot of it. Sabian got the anarchist suplex for a 2 count. Yeah. Commander did his usual thing, walk the rope, shooting star press. Bam. Commander. Match number 3 was the Kingdom versus Backlund and young Jay Lee. This was not really much of a match. It was really, really quick. The Kingdom hit the Proton Pack.
Yeah.
Fucking Ghostbuster reference here, really. And then in a flashback to Pride Month, we had Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose.
Yes.
Flashback.
Because Tony
Nyla
Khan
Rose
loves
did not
the
come out
gays.
with Vicky because Vicky's a free agent. She's not out doing her business.
She's gone.
Nyla Rose did take out a bag of what looked like cocaine and spread it all over the ring and rolled around it. I'm
It
just
was
kidding. That would have made this match that much better.
Oh my god.
Better.
She was like,
Hey,
oh,
you know what
Tony.
though? It was still better than the fucking women's tag team match that we
We
had on
get
SmackDown.
ain't it?
That's true.
I think the best part of the SmackDown segment, though, the whole night, was the Roman Reigns coming out and sitting down in the middle of the aisle during Jay Uso's match to really put Jay over. So I mean, I could see some really cool shit happening there. Commander having a great match tonight.
Cobra Commander.
The fucking tag team battle royal was fucking.
Booty.
I can't even talk shit about the tag team battle royal. It was bad. There was one part of the tag team battle royal that had me dying. I posted it in our chat. Like you can clearly see Brian Cage and fucking Butcher having a Butcher having a full-on conversation. Butcher had his leg and he was like, "Don't dump me over yet, bro. Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Don't do it." And I was like, "Well, I can hear you guys." Oh man. I don't know. Yeah, that's just the way that the cookie crumbles, man.
It is the way the cookie crumbles.
The cookie has crumbled.
This Friday has been a shit show for professional wrestling. Like it was so bad. I watched it and I immediately went to slap myself several times because I wasted my time watching
In the
this show.
face. In the face.
I was like, what did the 5 finger say to the face? Slap.
In the face.
I felt that bad. I wish I was like Shane and wasn't watching it.
I didn't watch it.
I literally would have been. I literally would have done anything else but watch tonight's shows.
You could have bought me Taco Bell. That would have been
I would have fucking went to Taco Bell and had those volcano tacos and had the shits for 2 days. But that would have been better than this show tonight.
That.
Hopefully tomorrow
Don't
night,
want that.
AEW Collision is going to be a really good show.
Always.
Tomorrow afternoon, I have a shoot interview.
Oh.
Ooh,
A
with
shoot
who,
interview.
per se?
Shoot an interview?
Well, you know what? Give me 1 second.
He's gonna be like, hey, wanna come on now? Like
Come
Kevin
on.
Sullivan?
Brother,
But kayfabe the cops, brother.
have you ever been interested in the Church of Satan, brother?
Wow.
I love the Church of Satan.
Wow.
Yeah,
That really went off the fucking rails.
Hey,
Okay,
brother.
so this is what we're gonna do. So tomorrow at 12 noon, ladies and gentlemen, 12 noon, that's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna have Chongo Bronson, an independent professional wrestler who runs Colorado Springs Wrestling. He's a 4-time U.S. National Jiu-Jitsu gold medalist. The guy's done a lot of shit. He's the current owner and booker.
Why
of
does it
Reaper
sound like
Independent-
someone's scratching their nuts with the
It
microphone?
does.
And center and fan. Turn it off.
Is it my fan? I am not turning my fan off.
Okay,
It's
well,
100
let me mute
degrees
center
here.
real quick. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
All
1
right.
second.
Back
So-
to business.
So he's the president and chairman of 4CT, which is Four Corner Territory. He's the owner of Booker and the Booker at Reaper Independent Pro Wrestling out in Colorado. He's the co-host of a Pro Wrestling History Nerds podcast, the 2020 Pro Wrestler of the Year for Devotion Championship Wrestling, formerly a 2-time Twitch and 1-time tag team champion at Rocky Mountain Pro, and a former 303 champion at Primo's Premier Pro Wrestling. The guy has done a lot of shit. Former SCW heavyweight champion, former 321 Battle Solid Steel champion. The guy has done a whole lot of things in professional wrestling. He's going to be on our show tomorrow, 12 noon, special shoot interview. And quite honestly, he's got a lot to say, man. Like, there's been a lot of drama circulating about him. Basically, he says in his post, he posted 11 minutes ago, hard truths cut both ways. Exactly 99 days ago, I stepped back from independent wrestling to focus on my mental health. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say online. Many meant well, but some have had the facts twisted. And because I stayed silent, they thought they were right. They thought they knew what things went down. They did not. Tomorrow, I will join the Roundtable Pro Wrestling podcast to deep dive into what actually went down. So to these that want to learn the truth, tune in and you'll find out. Man, this is going to be a fucking slobber knocker conversation, straight shoot interview. So if you want to be here, 12 noon, 3 p.m. Pacific Eastern Standard Time, man, I'm telling you, this shit is about to go down. The Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, we pull no fucking punches. The truth in the booth. We are a company, we are a show that deals in what? No bullshit. That's right.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
So, with that being said, also tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we gonna have the biggest badass show, AEW Collision, Saturday night, because Saturday night is all right for fighting. Hope I don't get a fucking copyright strike for saying that. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For your boy Husky 518, for Sunday Center, for the man himself right there, Mr. Chemical Julian, I am the franchise, and you know what? WWE, you can go fuck yourself.